Straight up. Good morning, Cara. Hello, Diana. First and second. We've got 5 people watching, 3 people liking us, and good morning. So let me clear my throat. Very quiet here so far this morning. Not much to really rave on about. Haven't started breakfast. Kettles are boiling. Just been working on some affidavits and things, and yeah, about to get on with the day. Workers are here to keep planting trees, and the rock garden's looking quite pretty over there. At least you can see it. It's been well kept. Got the sulphur-crested cockatoos over here. Greg's going to have a look at them. They mate for life, these cockatoos, and I saw a dead one on the road on the way through this morning, unfortunately, just freshly killed, and had the mate kept jumping down on the road beside it. It's very sad to see. I didn't have a truck up my bum. I would have pulled over to pull the body off the road, but anyway. Spectacular bird life here in Canberra. We've had our little magpies and they've fed their babies. That's all been done. So, yeah, I'm tuning you in a little bit late. I was stoked to get the thumbnail. So, our new little friend here at the front, Sunshine, Sunflower, and the magpie was perched just behind him on my tailgate there. We're thinking of all sorts of titles for the day. Sunshine versus snowflakes. I don't know, things like that. But anyway, we went with the full disclosure of truth title again, because that's what we're asking for. We're just wondering whether they can even tell the truth. We're trying to tell them we can handle the truth. And who is them? Well, welcome to the National Rock Garden, Barrenjoey Road, Canberra. We the free people meet here every day, 10 a.m, to proclaim to the Governor General, expose the 28 names of the paedophiles he's protecting. These names are on a police report identified by the Wood Royal Commission. There's one of my kettles. He's got it, thank you. We're still here, well into our 9th month, and still being ignored, but it doesn't stop us. We're resilient, relentless and steadfast, and those are titles earned by the people and the calibre of people that have helped fight this cause and held this front for us for this amount of time. Last few days we've had Karen Brewer here. She's been dropping some of the bombs with the links to the Freemasonry, and that's her researching seems to be one of her strengths, very good strength, which we've one strength I don't really have so much. But as long as we've got these people involved at the front that do know their shit, well then it just helps us get the battle done. It helps us get the word across. Every person that speaks has a different frequency to try and win and awake our population of Australian people that we love very much. Disclosure's happening, but just a little bit slower on the uptake here. Our mainstream media, who continue to censor us, therefore allowing no freedom of speech. We proclaim to the Governor General, who has no oath of authority, no oath of allegiance, no power of authority, and we fight at the courthouses where they won't even hold themselves accountable to the Constitution or common law. They seem to be wanting to put us in a corporate construct and hold us accountable to maritime law while we're here on land. And then at some stage they even get beyond themselves and think they're a priest. But anyway, we're starting to learn more about these people. They earn their positions on merit, and merit isn't quite the word we thought it was. It doesn't mean that they were top of the class or they gave their all. It just means that they've been selected by their little group of secret societies as being the person to run their agendas. Bloodlines, yeah, made the grade, all right, breeding, all the rest of it. So, but anyway, we're here. We're going to cook some breakfast up. Thank you, Diggs, for being there. Hope you're all having a great day. Hope the sun's shining when you are. Just another little look at our little sunflower here. Little ray of sunshine. Thank you, Paul. How did Paul go yesterday?
Oh, it was only a quick one. By the time we left here, we only had a quick 20 minutes at the Netherlands Embassy.
But he got his car all geared up anyway.
rained and he had to redo his signs.
Oh, that's right. It did. There's a little shower there, wasn't there? Well, I've got the wind seems to be turning on and off at whim. I'll get ready for some brekkie and then I'll chat to the bigs. How the hell that hasn't boiled yet is putting me beat. Bloody close. We'll be at the court again on the 9th. This is this Friday, 9:30 a.m. Support our brother Paul as he goes through court with no jurisdiction. But yeah, anyone who wants to come down Friday, help support Paul's, help support us. Yeah, it'll be appreciated. I know that. And then again on the 14th, the following week for myself. There she goes. And let's turn that on. Bloody wind. Parked the wrong way. Are we on for breakfast, eggs? Not much choice, I'm sorry. Not today. Going shopping tomorrow. Doesn't hurt to dream, though. innocent sausages.
The world getting crazy, baby, chill. Don't medicate, just meditate. You waking up now, well, baby, you hella late. Educate, look at what's going on, let it resonate, accelerate. Find your inner hunger like you never ate. Agenda is to push the hate, separate and segregate. Don't celebrate quite yet, the storm is coming, Q, for heaven's sake. Violence that they demonstrate, instigate and penetrate the values of our country and our God is what they desecrate. My fighters ain't no featherweight, pulling out the seams of the fabric that they fabricate. They feed us lies, manipulate, intimidate through fear and force.
These are songs you guys have referred to me. Struggle Jennings and Caitlin Curtis. God, we need you now.
One day I hope you see the truth. This puppet
The other one was
show
Monster Truck.
stays on because of
Don't
you.
tell me how to live. I think a Dash maybe going
We've
on.
been
Chris
dancing
McGrath,
with
Daniel
the
Wilson,
devil
one
way
of
too
these.
long. I know it's gone, but get ready to pay your dues. Oh God, come back home. This crazy world has been relying abusers. Need you now before we're too far gone. I hope one day they finally see the truth. God, we need you now.
I know the truth is hard to swallow, just digest it. Suspected something's going on, but chose to just neglect it. Deflected by some breaking news, oh, we just accept it. Expected just to fall in line and follow their perspective. Don't question their objective, but I got a lot of questions. How these kids molested, but nobody's been arrested. Read it in the testament, these children are protected. So I'm fighting all these terrorists, both foreign and domestic. Refuse to be directed, blind, not a sheep. Only kneel to my God, so I'm dying on my feet. Silence when we speak, but there's violence in the street. I've been rolling with the punches, I can't take it on the cheek. Drink from a glass half full, I'm optimistic. People are sadistic, so vicious and malicious. Praying for assistance to overcome opposition, or I'm gonna start resisting and then I pray for forgiveness.
One day I hope you see the truth. This puppet show stays on because of you. We've been dancing with the devil way too long. I know it's hard, but get ready to pay your dues. Oh God, come back home. This crazy world is filled with liars and abusers. Need you now before we're too far gone. I hope one day they finally see the truth. God, we need you now. We need you now. We need you now. One day, I hope you see the truth. This puppet show stays on because of you. We've been dancing with the devil way too long. I know it's hard, but get ready to pay your dues. Oh God, come back home. This crazy world is filled with liars and abusers. Need you now before we're too far gone.
Always in a bowed position. Petting the band. Always bowed, humble before God.
God, we need you now.
You know, the moment I sit down to watch the feeds is the same time this all gets burnt. Anyone see the Sunday night special, Guru and Bosie? I watched it yesterday. I thought it was pretty good, actually. Best way to counter all the trolls is address the questions. They've obviously got a very good friendship, those two, and it's good to see, mate. Good to see. Goes on the dog and bone. Oh, that's that song. I wonder what that was.
This just in another liar on the news, standing at the pulpit ready to abuse. This just in another coward in control, scared by the sound so he hides in a hole. He'll call on the guards to trample the crowd, 'cause the louder they get, they silence his power. Shame, blame, no matter what they say, don't let the bastard get to you. He's gonna try to shut us down, but we'll stand our ground. Hey, this just in, he'll lose. This just in, another villain on the screen, acting like a hero for all the drama queens. This just in, another black painted face, lathered in his virtue, enslaving every race. He'll send out the troops and freeze the account, says the freedom you get is what he makes allowed. Shame, blame, no matter what they say, don't let the bastard get to you.
Obviously a Canadian track. Got a Justin Trudeau on the
film. This just in, he'll lose. If you look in his eyes, you can see he's afraid. So fragile inside while the town's on parade. Shame, blame, no matter what they say, don't let the bastard get to you. He's gonna try to shut us down, but we'll stand our ground. Hey, this Justin, he'll lose. No, he'll never shut us down, 'cause we'll stand our ground. Hey, this Justin, you lose.
They want you locked in your home without God and the law. Don't want you looking up Dr. Sebi and Robert Malone. The truth blocked in your phone. They call the shots when they fall. These politicians and these doctors, they are not in control. Jimmy, uncover the face that the Lord created so it can be seen. Tired of the fake trending all over the place. We just want to be free. There's no fear of faith, this praising till we're hiding underneath all the passive hurts and trauma that came from this tyranny. We won't bow down to the golden cow and do it.
Should be asking what do you want for breakfast for tomorrow, and I'll go out and buy it. Just sausages.
We just don't understand how they put their faith in man. We don't care what they say, it's God who put the government. suffering. Won't let our freedom to crumble and disappear without a fight in the struggle. They want us so sick and don't want you recovering. Want you depressed and addicted. The pills that they're giving. Not trusting the systems of these politicians. Right and left wing is not really that different. But vouching your prison. They want you dependent on neighbors and seconds. When God is my witness, I don't need permission. They're causing division through our television. They're coming for children and our tradition. So get ammunition, prepare for the war. The revolution is in store. I'm waiting for death at my door. Removing the freedoms to force, of course. Judgment day is more important than court. I feel this deep in my veins in my court. I'm going up till the freedom restored. Or until they put me up on the floor. We don't care what they say. It's God obey the government. Won't have it any other way. It's God obey the government. And we just don't understand how they put their faith in man. We don't care what they say. It's God obey the government. Hey, a patient that's cured is a customer loss. People surviving the Holocaust. Happening in front of their eyes while people just die. Stop dominating these laws. Hey, government want to replace all the parents. We cannot let them go tear us apart. Whether this all is apparent or not. Don't care if these Karens are caring or not. We gon' be one nation down under. If we not one nation under God. Bringing the people together through music. Me and Jimmy never gonna stop. I ain't trusting no CNN, MSNBC, and no Fox. Hey, all been funded from the same people trying to keep us all in their box. Hey, I ain't doing this for money. I ain't doing this for no profit. We gotta start holding politicians accountable, and that's why. We don't care what they say. It's God obey the government. Won't have it any other way. It's God obey the government.
You okay? I know I shouldn't have put you up there. I know I should have put you like lower to the ground. Oh, I'll do that now. Oh, fall over. Earth kisses ink, kiss the dirt. I knew I'd do it. Now I've broken a couple of pretty little petals on it. No.
We won't get our freedom like control. So parents, please protect your sons and daughters. We don't care what they say, it's God over the government. Won't have it any other way, it's God over the government. And we just don't understand how they put their faith in man. We don't care what they say, it's God over the government.
The freedom's always out for the point.
Too vague. Pretty vague. Sit there. All right.
We have the whole government, police force, media, big pharma, and all their funding and resources against us. Throwing everything we can at us, fines, mandates, jail time, non-stop propaganda, rubber bullets and tear gas, even shutting down roads and public transport to stop people from attending our demonstrations. After all that, you are now witnessing the biggest protest in Australian history. We can't be stopped. We're never backing down. Truth will prevail. They want a new normal, they got it. It's the revolution. It's the worldwide awakening. Yeah. The time is now. Rise up, shut it down. Truth in, starts come out. Rise up, shut it down. Yeah. The time is now. Rise up, shut it down. Truth in, starts come out. Rise up, shut it down. Yeah. It's more than a needle. This war on people, this about what's right, not what's legal. This war deep, this war with an eagle. Never seen here behold, do right, not what we told. Like St. Nick, Adam and Santa, for the saints we revolt down with the system. Now that bequest, yes, that's all for the best. I stand next to indigenous, let's take that common threat. Cuff the elite, hand on my chest. Only time they'll be dead and arrest. Cause the king take them all, giving us less. Congress taking for a best interest. Charlie's shown us, attack traditional loners. Corona's fun and we know this. I won't stop till the whole world knows this. That we will win this. Fight my words, read my lips. Good for the soul, good for the kids, good for all that is. Yeah. The time is now. Rise up, shut it down. Juicy in, must come out. Rise up, shut it down. Yeah. The time is now. Rise up, shut it down. Juicy in, must come out. Rise up, shut it down. Yeah. The time is now. Rise up, shut it down. Juicy in, must come out. Rise up, shut it down. Yeah. The time is now. Rise up, shut it down. Juicy in, must come out. Rise up, shut it down. Yeah. They declare warfare, but we're prepared, we're not scared. Parliament's there, half mil there. Come out there now if you dare, yeah. Rivers can't be stopped, never backing down on God. No jab, no drop, no prop. We put in work now, got one shot, let's take it. It's time for a change, nothing shit, I'm in the way. They want kids, fight for the sake. All you guys are saying, let's go, let's stand. Let's take the land, answer the God, don't answer the man. No second guessing, no second chance, no the world in your hands, yeah. Stand up for the leaders. It's hard, but we need ya. If you did last, we time for the things our government funded underachievers.
All right, how are we all doing here? Let's come back down to size. In a sitting position. Rise up, shut it down. Rise up, shut it down. Rise up, shut it down. It's just Corey and I again.
Rise up, shut it down. Rise up, shut it down. Yeah. The time is now. Rise up, shut it down. Rise up, shut it down. Yeah. Right back.
Nice work, Kane Hobbs. Been a while since we've seen those guys at the front. Hey, which way do we look? I should look this way because of the sun. It's just Corey there on his dog and bone, doing his homework, and it's pretty out here. No, if I look that way and see you guys there, yeah, it was good to see her give Hurley heaps, Ruby. Pretty posts and stuff. Sorry, I'm back on the job again. Is flight tracker down, is it? Or yeah, I can't do it while I'm on the phone here. The phone's doing the recording. Anyway. Cool. Yeah, when's it going to happen? Internet keeps dropping out. Well, nice to see you, Daniel. Sorry to see you go again. It'll be powerful to take down the UN. I call these guys out for having no power. But I tell you what, without anyone standing here behind me, I'm pretty well bloody powerless myself. But it's not power that I want, not power that I was ever after. Let's see, one dirty bloody blowfly getting on them sausages. Oi, bugger off, freeloaders. Yeah, go away. Not for you. Yeah. Yeah, we the people have the power. But yeah. Oh, Corey. Not even joking. Love is the law. Like, nice to see you, love is the law. Yep. Well, yeah. We've been slowly getting to this moment. Yeah. Love to see the people wake up too, mate. Maybe I'm just in a different place here in Canberra. They did it well. I know things are dropping in the US, and I'd like to think, well, a lot of people have pay TV still, but I know they've made that bloody really outpriced, and then they also made it morally unethical with all their bloody shit they put on there. I've always had Fox. That was always for the sport. Then I got off sport too. Saw all the deceit in that. I hope they wake up soon. Revolution is another good song. I think Corey played that one yesterday. You're talking about Tracy Chapman's Revolution. Yeah, so that one's, she had that as replaying through my whole life, that one. Bacon and egg roll. Well, gonna let you down again. Sorry, Wanda, there's no bacon. We've got one big bloody blowfly. He's almost on the hot plate. I could almost whack him over with the egg slice. Not bacon, but with some sort of protein. He's a big bugger. Pineapple grilled. All right. Pineapples in season? Summer? Yeah. We do a pineapple, grilled pineapple. Australian Freemason Protectors, AFP, absolutely. Our Elvis impersonators. Our foreign entity enforcing against free people. Yeah. Everything's just so deep. Like, where do you go with it? So I keep tuning out. It is deep. I've already had a few phone calls this morning and they go deep. So wherever the front is, I hope it shows itself so we can all get there ASAP. And if not, well, then I can only suggest it's your Governor Generals and Parliament. And they're not going to walk out. They're not going to say, "Oh, there's a million people there. We better walk out now." No, we're still going to have to go in there and drag the buggers out. Hopefully the police will do that first. Well, hopefully it's already going on behind the scenes already. Yeah, I always like to think the people were going to wake up and would all be here ready for the disclosure or ready for it to happen. But the further we go down this path, I think we're going to be here just holding an overt visual line and audio line across the Governor General, proclaiming our displeasure at his actions and inactions. Then I think there'll probably be a lockdown and a disclosure period. And then when everyone comes here, I think it might be in some sort of unity, maybe. Because otherwise we're back to the same conundrum. We need to wake the people. We need to get them here. And they're no good to us at home. The government's not listening to you at home, just whinging to your neighbours or talking to your family. And we're such good people, Australians. We just get on with it. And we just get over it and get on with it. We've got over it and got on with it long enough, mate. It's now time for them to get over it. Yeah, in the front seat, I think, mate. But a few people are rocking up here. And this is Karen Brewer's here again. This is her last day before she heads off. So it'd be good to hear her get out there on the microphone again and tell them what for. And it'd be lovely to have some other people come on down here too and tell the governor what for. In your own words, preferably, but we've got cheat sheets. We've got plenty of cheat sheets to read off. Yeah. I think I'm just a little brain dead. I've been working too hard, I think. Just going into it too much. But I've got a lot of resources and stuff I'd like to go through with you guys. Might even, while I'm here, download this audio and ready to play that the next day or so. In the meantime, who'd like a sausage? There you go. One for you guys. Excuse me. There's something in it. Lips and arseholes. Yeah, there's a bit of crunchy. Don't know what that was, but it's better out, I reckon. I've covered them with a lot of the good tasting stuff, but it's still just one very bland bloody sausage right there. Oh well. Better than Rat Packs, I suppose. Should we go to a song? It's always a lot more fun with you guys with me. It'll be a long, bloody, boring bloody front otherwise.
Wow.
What's this one?
Hello, I'm from the Australian government with an update on one of our most cherished traditions, being sociopathically shithoused to renters. This tradition is being celebrated across Australia right now. Mums begging for homes, pensioners can't afford most rentals, kids are sleeping in cars, flood victims are living in tents, and to get a lease, you now need a renter's agent.
Just look
They're
me
so cool.
telegram.
That's a real job now. Of course, if you don't like it, you can always piss off to the outback. Except you can't, because rents are skyrocketing there too. Welcome to the national rental crisis. A rental crisis is what happens when successive governments, Liberal and Labor, spend 3 decades trying to fuck you out of the housing market and nail it. History lesson. With policies like negative gearing, which we reintroduced, the capital gains tax discount, which this
Good morning, Dean.
Hello,
Sorry,
I'm from the
on the phone as
Australian
usual.
government with an
How are we
update
all
on one of
today?
our most
There you go, they're about
cherished
to learn that.
traditions.
They're about to
being
listen to the new update from the
sociopathically shithoused
government.
to renters. This tradition is being celebrated across Australia
Excuse
right
me, I'll
now.
be
Mums
calling
begging
you.
for homes, pensioners
Yeah,
can't
yeah.
afford most rentals, kids are sleeping in cars, flood victims are living in tents, and to get a lease, you now need a renter's agent. Yup, things are so cooked, that's a real job now. Of course, if you don't like it, you can always piss off to the outback. Except you can't, because rents are skyrocketing there too. Welcome to the national rental crisis. A rental crisis is what happens when successive governments, Liberal and Labor, spend 3 decades trying to fuck you out of the housing market and nail it. History lesson. With policies like negative gearing, which we reintroduced, the capital gains tax discount, which this pushy gonad introduced, building less public housing, and plain self-interest, which we both introduced, we've managed to force more and more of you to become renters. Looking to buy? Fuck you. You'll have to rent, because those policies turned houses into investments, which made them too expensive. Poor and looking for shelter? Fuck you. You'll have to rent or be homeless, because we stopped building enough public housing. Looking to rent, because that's just what you prefer? Fine, but now you'll have to compete with all those other folks we turned into renters. And that's why you can't find a rental. And if you do, you'll get ringed with prices like these. So, fuck you too. But when you think of it, it's a double fuck you. Because not only do you pay to subsidise your landlord's investments through these schemes that keep housing out of your reach, but thanks to our piss-weak tenant protections, you also pick up the bill when their investments go poorly. Interest rates going up? Pass it on. Inflation going up? Pass it on. Giving a toss? Pass it on. And that's how we can have only 26 million people inhabiting an entire fucking continent in one of the richest countries of the world and still not have a secure roof over everyone's head. But don't worry, we know you want us to do something about this. So we are. Introducing our aspiration to build 1 million new homes over 5 years. Sure, that's the same number of homes built in the last 5 years. Aspiration. And sure, we've only committed to building 40,000, which isn't even close to what's needed. And sure, we're only going to start building them in 2024. But hey, at least it'll make it look like we're fixing the rental crisis. What would fix this crisis? More public housing. Because fewer people renting frees up homes for other renters and first home buyers. More rent assistance and tenant protection protections to make renting a secure choice. And of course, reform the bullshit policies that cause this shit show. Are we going to do that? Fuck no. With 144 MPs owning more than one property, or 4, or 6, or 7, it's not like we don't care about the rental crisis. We do, because we personally benefit from it. Now get back to work, Australia. That Renault 108th investment property isn't going to pay for itself, you pieces of shit. Authorised by all Australian governments for the past 3 decades.
Thank you to all our patrons for making the Honest Government ads possible, especially our patron producers. If you want to help us keep governments honest, you can do so at patreon.com/reduce media. Or you can grab some merch from our store. You'll find all the links in the video description. Also, if you know of a place to rent in the north, let us know in the comments. Seriously, I can't find one either.
Get on board with COVID. Or against? Oh no, for or against? Oh no. Get on our side with it anyway. You dirty big black bloody blowfly. Yeah, I did call you that.
That's racist.
I did, but he is. Oh, now I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna kill you. I'm such a
It's
pacifist.
extra protein. Believe
I
me.
know, I know.
We need a fly swatter for the.
It's just
race
mocking me
trailer.
now. It's just mocking me. I'll hit him high, hit him low with the IP Bove, eh? Come on, don't make me use it. I will. I'll bring out the big guns.
Nothing like back in the 80s when you're eating your barbecue and your mum's trying to kill you with the Peebo.
Oh yeah, mate. Louis the Fly. He's not here nowadays. He died. He did.
Oh yeah.
Louis died, mate.
I'm sure on one of them ads he was upside down spinning on his back.
I know. Yeah, look, bugger's off now, doesn't it? Now I've got the big guns. All right, let's get rid of that one. That was on the Telegram channel. This is what when we get the next phone in, I'm going to try and bring it in a little bit more. That was from Ava Maria, our friend Tash. Who's this one? Melissa Bird. What do you put on here, Melissa? Prophetic word, Australia. I need to get glasses. Australia things are hitting a boiling point. Turn the key. Barry Wunsch. There's a spiel there. I might talk about it afterwards. Yeah, I'll put the bees things up there because I need to research it a little bit. Where'd you get the bee research from?
It was on one of the pages. I was supposed to send it to you the other day, but
Yeah, I've never seen it. I've not really heard of it.
yes.
Because we're all about saving the bees, aren't we?
Oh no, they don't like this type of bee. But you're going to kill all the bees with
Well,
the bloody bait boxes.
What they're saying is the European bee. Well, that's the honeybee. The native bees don't do honey as such, or not into the.
Well, weren't they supposed to get rid of the African bee?
Oh, mate, they're probably going to put a bee in here, then try and look like they're going to get rid of it. No, the bees are fine, mate. And the European bee is not in direct conflict with the native bees, no.
No, I had both in my backyard.
Yeah, no, it's just stupid. Yeah, it's as
They don't
as
want
dark
us
as
to be
sinister as it sounds. But
Yes, they
Cara
don't
sent
feel-
me a note. Has anyone rung the number? And she's right. Probably should ring the bloody number, but I haven't got there yet. I'm doing other things at this stage, so I just put it there as a reference, just for me to look back for.
Yeah, I know that's what you do. With
Yeah.
your channel. Yeah. I just thought it'd be something. I spotted it and I thought that's something Dan's definitely gonna be interested in.
Yeah, I was thinking about my bees. Maybe my bee days are over. You know, they're there. I mean, the hives that are there are healthy.
When this shit show's finished, we're all going to want a little bit of our own property, our own little garden. We're going to want our own little beehives. We're going to have to learn from you how to look after our bees.
I just can't see past this point. I can't imagine any life or anything. I can't see past this.
I have to imagine life's better because
Yeah.
if this is life. I don't want to be
I
involved.
said I've got this dream of, being in, Dynamite Bay, fishing and swimming and with friends and family, people close to me.
What life should be.
Yeah, I've got this dream of that happening.
We've got to keep that picture in our heads or we're going to lose.
These people that are up the coast further and building these communities, that sounds like a lovely dream too. I wouldn't want to go. I'd like to be a part of it and go join them. And
We've got to fix this problem first.
I know I just can't see past this problem, mate. it's almost a conundrum.
That's a big word for this time of morning.
Yeah, I didn't come here to make a career out of it. I didn't, mate. But anyway, Diggs are looking at a blank screen there because I'm such a good cameraman.
I don't want to look at me though.
I don't think there's definitely not a future in media for me. I don't think.
I don't know. I think there is.
You think there is a future for me in media? Golly. Well, if you want everyone to tune out, yeah, put me on. We'll have this media shut down in no time.
We get people turning up, people tuning in every day. They're doing something right.
We've got a different type of Volvo today. It's not the Batmobile Volvo.
Is this, what's his name? Hugh?
Is it Hugh? Oh, it is Hugh. Hugh and his dad. Thank you.
Thank you, Hugh. Good morning. How you going?
Very well. How are you? Oh, our rock garden.
You know why they stopped putting rocks here? Because they put the rocks in the mold and someone came and stole that rock. So they stopped putting rocks here. So now they're moving them up to the Arboretum up there. So they're going to have the new National Rock Garden's going to be up there. So they eventually will probably move those rocks too.
Here's Hugh. G'day. You've got the Z shirt too. I saw Guru wearing that Z shirt yesterday or Sunday. Good on you, mate. How are you?
Hungry.
Hungry?
What's on the menu?
Sausages.
Sausages. So did you enjoy your day yesterday? Is that the one with the plaque on the wall with the paedophiles?
Oh, I don't know. I'll have a look when I'm up there today.
You came here and shaved it.
The
plaque on the wall. I'll have a shave and a haircut and walk right up into the sunset. They've even taken names off the road to get rid of that. And for us to get that name off the wall, we have to go to the historical society and ask them because we're winning them over. Remove names of street we shouldn't have a pedophile's name on it. Oh, Fiona. The real estate guy in Paedophiles. So what else did you find out about that? His office is before and before. Long time ago, he's on the corner. And now there's for about 4 months at least, a sign on the shop saying, display office only, call this number. Very good. Still got the houses, police and whatever. Horses we had back then. I think the horses could carve up.
You know, and the hammer and chisel, never underestimate the hammer and chisel, you know.
3-ply
And
stuff.
also though,
So you can't see the office. And I've seen him around town. I always keep an eye because he's amazing.
So then I did some digging on Broughton, the concentrated
And you see him every now and then. Anyway, and he's normally pretty tidy. He drives around in his Lexus and things.
And spent a bit of time in New Zealand as well. It's funny how they must change.
I saw him a month ago at Rosso's, and he's unshaven and looked daggy. I'm like, you're having a musky day. And he goes, I'm having some rest of the year. And I'll just quickly said, I don't know, you work hard, but my brain's going, if he knows he's fake, why would you keep working? Because real estate, now to the end of the year, they're busy. Why is he, what's going on? Is he done? Interesting, very interesting. Really cool place.
Woden Cemetery is a very important place. It's a very big cemetery. Woden's not too far away, but it's a massive area, so I'm sure you'll be able to cut them. Yeah, it's right behind the skate park, so. But yeah, I'm sure there'll be a lot of stuff to find there. I was on Halloween. I went for a drive around to see dirty acts of these filthy tricks. So a lot of us were just scouting out there and looking to see what horrible things they were doing. And I was going through there, and even some of the buildings inside there, they've got all just red lights inside those buildings.
Right.
Very, very smart.
All the mausoleums.
Yeah, but what's going
Yeah,
on? They've,
okay.
they've done the Higgins case now. Is the system
Anyway, the guy
falling
had a
apart?
really interesting past, you know. He was one of the head honcho reverends. He was in charge of the bounty on the Tasmanian hills. The Aboriginals, you know, murderous bastard, you know. Well, they're religious folks. You go figure.
Yeah, where I grew up in Changaroo, the same shit happened in the past. So the horrible, evil things that happened in this country, they made a movie.
You're still not allowed in
Yeah,
Parliament,
really
aren't
good
you?
movie, but
They've got rules on
High ground.
Simon Baker was actually the son of one of the guys in my class was actually going to see that. It was a really good movie. The atrocities that were done in this country, even long after 70.
I suppose they are a vassal state. Anyway, yeah, they've got sausages cooked, mate. The water's boiled and
Yeah, look at that. Look at that.
Yeah, 'cause people,
Oh, I've got a cage trailer. We use that to cause that.
oh, I saw them
Flag.
down too. Oh,
They
that's
won't let
good.
us have a barbecue, so
No, I
we put in
don't
and set up a trailer.
have obviously have any
I took the farm hack, but I put some stickers on the farm hack before I went. Morning. Brother, how are you, mate? Good, dude.
oh, yeah, nice. Yeah, I see what you're saying.
Big set on the side.
Yeah, I saw Drew wearing that shirt.
I get a few funny looks around town.
Well, I'll make sure the kettles are boiled on. Get your coffee here. Good to see you, mate.
I live in Bundoon and he comes here, we're going to the top and all the lights off, he's got his coat and t-shirt on.
Yeah, I know. He's much loved here, mate.
Now, I met another couple just the other day who was wearing my pandemic shirt.
Yeah.
What happens when you want to go to the top around here?
There isn't one, mate. The nearest one is probably Black Point Peninsula, which is probably about 2 k's down the road that way.
It's all right, I had a couple of kisses on the way.
The other one they go to is up at the Arboretum here. That's open as well.
What about you?
Yeah, mate. That's yeah.
No, no,
Yeah,
no,
that's
myself.
As I said, only 6 months ago, those trees were just saplings.
We're not even lemon trees.
No, that's right, mate. So, Royal Australian Regiment. Yeah, so
They'll put the flag
yeah.
down again yesterday.
there's all sorts of symbology on there that I wish removed nowadays, but at the moment, that's the one, the Royal Australian Regiment. Yeah, mate, yeah. Regular Army, 5th, 7th Battalion. 6 years, then there was another so many years reserve and all that sort of stuff.
My dad was a
Yeah.
So Paul was there live streaming on the weekend when the cherry picker went up, the flags up on the weekend.
I was driving the.
You driving the cherry picker, were you?
Oh, no. Right. What was his name? Andy Walker. I didn't hear that name come up, which is a damn shame.
When we done it all, the boom booths were already fucked off. We finished the barbecue. And the cops
As a 14-year-old,
Yeah.
his father owned the whole car.
Yeah.
Stables down in Forest Lodge. Used to look after 100 five-star then, at 14 years old. And then he
Oh,
then he went to Brook, and they brought the guys back and let them off to McKinney.
Right. Thank you, mate. I appreciate it. Yeah, I'll get paid tomorrow, but at the moment we're on slim pickings. So,
we just got in school.
yeah,
dislodged off the wing.
All right.
It was hanging by one pin.
Up in Vaughan.
That's where it dropped.
Is that on?
No, he's just
All his
born.
mates were killed.
Fat
He
head.
bounced off the bottom.
Oh, yeah.
Constable hospital for 3 years. And then 45 years ago, he gets discredited and falls. Oh, the chicken in the head and move on.
Now we're asking a bit.
And a cake. Stop with the earth, mate.
Some organic sausages.
Organic. Oh, they must be real sausages.
That's the organic store in Barrel, the ones that got arrested for telling their customers don't come in if you're vaccinated.
Yeah, right.
On the corner near Ross's.
Yeah, well, that's we thought we weren't going to have many people here for a bit.
Well, I saw something saying Bradley was inviting everyone on the 6th. But is
Yeah,
that next month?
that's next month. Yeah,
I can't do that anyway.
yeah, and yeah, I don't know. I think they just want to have a barbecue instead of all these people making future dates. I don't want it done now, mate. Stop making future
Yeah.
dates.
I thought you're conceding.
Yeah,
Doing the tribunal was at the end of December instead of next year.
yeah.
Yep.
Disclosure, mate. Yeah, lock us down. Just get the disclosure one way or another, mate.
Well, did you hear that
We had a
The,
stainless magnet, an alloy magnet, we'd be really happy.
all the Defence Force has been told they're not having Christmas break?
No, I haven't heard that. Good.
They got shit to do.
Good. They do. They've got shit to do. They have got shit to do.
Maintenance up there.
I might even make a few phone calls to mates. So what do you got for me? I've got because a lot of my mates are RSMs now.
What's RSM?
Regimental Sergeant Major, so the highest non-commissioned battalion, basically. So good fellas.
And where are they at the moment? So I heard there's a lot of our troops are offshore and a lot of offshore troops are here.
Yeah, well, good. Yeah, and if that's how they do it, I just don't want to see any blue, mate. No sky blue beanies. No sky blue, mate. Sky blue's going to be a big fucking warm sign, mate.
But isn't it the case if our troops are, I heard Canada, and then US troops are here, if they're foreign troops on our soil, then they've got less rules to abide by.
Yeah,
But we're under America anyway.
yeah, well, they have rules of engagement and things like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I'm happy if they
Me too.
shoot and then ask questions to all the grubs.
Is it sort of official that we're a state of the US, or is it happening more?
I reckon so.
It's a state of what, sorry?
We're another state of the US.
Yeah, we are, mate. Yeah, so we'll be a national state. So we're protected under their constitution, I believe, because we are owned by them. We'll go under their umbrella, and then we'll sort our stuff out.
Just think there's going to be a lot of Trump haters here cut their throat, slash their wrist.
Like 'em.
They're
They're
all
they're-
kids
they're-
anyway.
well, they're just
They're all back in those days that we do
they're
now.
a product of following the TV, aren't they? That's their problem. That's why
Oh,
they
I
hate
know
Trump.
that it's been a long time now. It's been 3 years.
Manufactured stone now.
I've been to sort this shit out as well. You know, it's not like they just go wake up and say, oh shit, we lost. They felt the company.
And if they haven't worked it out, or haven't started asking questions by now, they've really got drama.
Still having their bloody jabs.
You're going to have a
Yeah, mate, before we swallow, get on there. Get some fresh stuff up. I'm glad you got bread. We didn't really have bread. We got a fresh egg. Well, nothing, mate. No, I only just took them off, really. So, you know, we're already starting to get a bit of a skin on them. Yeah, normally got a fair few people here, but not today. The sun's gone away, which is good. So I've got a chance here to see the digs and see the feeds, see everyone's going. It's not the most exciting day. I do apologise for that. I'll be there Friday. Who'll be here Friday? Wanda. Righto. Good on you, Wanda. I won't be around Friday, but Saturday night I'll be back around. I'll be here, I mean, but I'll explain later. No goldfish sauce.
They only tell us what they want. Am I too confused? No idea.
I'm right behind. Sorry, it's still talking about internet. Same bossy is good. They can't fully execute this plan without military. Not enough cops. Doesn't take a rocket. Someone just figure that out. We'll need more people. Good morning, Steve.
Oh, man, how you doing?
Yeah, good,
guys.
thanks. I haven't had any cravings, thanks to you. Thank you.
Brought my mate Peter with me today.
You left me with a bit of tobacco yesterday.
That's all right. That's what a t-shirt's for, mate.
2 days out of Emily. Just keep an eye on that. I might go tune in on that a bit later. Hi all, good day to Australian Cryptozoology Tribe. How are the Yowie hunters going? Has anyone seen a Yowie lately? Felt the presence of the Yowies? Oops, I didn't realise it was over there. We're at the Gold Coast of North of Bundy, yep. Wonder if Albo tested positive. Is he busy? Has he? Yeah, under that code. So what did he say? He's tested positive. So what does that code mean? That he's under arrest or conceded and just going to play the game? Arresting farmers in Holland now. One country's going to lose their shit. It looks like it's going to be Brazil to get through first.
Well, it's not the...
I won't televise it.
His ears changed.
No, I know, mate. Like I said, I opened this channel due to necessity. Yeah, due to necessity because of that full censorship. I can't believe that we're fully censored. No freedom of speech. No freedom to common law anymore. I'll get you a snag and saw, Sharon. No worries.
Slight difference in the shape of the face, and the angle of the ear and the fold on the top of his ear. It's two different earlobes. That makes a lot of sense.
You're right, Pinster. We need more people, mate. It's been flat out sustaining this one here for this a period of time. We get that's this crew here. They're forever doing their spot protests. They've got the energy for that, and that's pretty much what they do. Even if people don't like it, that's what they do. But mate, we need some more people. We do. We'd love to be at the front of these places every day, but
I haven't seen any of that because I don't look for it that hard anymore. I'm just waiting until it's shoved in the
we saw the Courier recently. Authorities will rip children off homeless living in vehicles and put kids in state care. That's what they're trying to do. That's what they're trying to do. And they're doing it. They're doing it. And still have people sleep.
We need confirmation.
From our end of things, it doesn't change much, does it?
There's so much information out there, so it's good hard to... Well, it's all the lower level grubs that are still following.
Need this war, Michael, is always inevitable. Well, yeah. One way or another, shit's got to go down. Might as well fight and make it go our way. Qualo Nutini's Iron Sky. Let's type that in, eh?
Yeah, I don't know what any of it means in the end. Well, hopefully I do, but... Like I saw a video yesterday that I don't think we ever look at things like it anymore. There was a story had it where it showed like kids tied up on the ground in child trafficking. Yeah. And I know there's thousands of instances that go on of that every day. I don't need to see it anyway. But that particular video just looks off to me. Yeah, they put out like one shit video and then debunk it, get it to go viral, debunk it so they can say, oh.
I just realised who that buddy is writing now. I see the song, I know who's writing it. I didn't see his name it was.
That
That was Diana, wasn't it? It was too. There you go.
You see by the way the angles were changing?
I've searched for that before just recently. I'll press play for you.
It was way back there. And the guy's talking. If you're hiding and you got child traffickers in the jungle in masks, and you're hiding in the bush filming it 30 feet away, you're going to be talking. Well, I would have thought. And the kid, one of the kids keeps talking. You look at the camera. I look at that and go, I know there's thousands of instances of that every day.
Yeah, but it could be that they've gone out so that their master knows what they're doing, just bought and sold. And then they've been arrested and then
Possibly, but that one was like he was hiding. Like he was hiding and he was talking quietly, but he was still.
But the flame didn't go much higher.
Good things. If they then ran out.
We find God
I'd say
and religion.
but that's just a bit video.
A bit of background music there for you.
If they get that to go,
But no one
yeah.
don't know.
A lot of people are mobilised. Looks very big. Crunch time citizens helping 48 hours ago. Hard to find any news. Well, that'll be a bit of a lockdown on that sort of stuff, I dare say. Government, friends of the media, the problems. I'm with you, Dash. How do we get the word out, mate? I don't know how better to try it with the energy that I've got left and the resources. We've got some good people here today, mate. There's Vaughan and Brad. We've got Pam and Fiona further down. Karen and her husband Steve. We've got Corey, Joel. I'm here. But look at this, mate. We've got friends from Sydney come down today. Lincoln said his name's Peter. And then you got Hugh, Steve, Speedway Steve. Just Steve, Captain Australia. He's just going for a walk. I won't watch everyone watch him go for a walk. It is snake season. A few have been seen. I haven't seen one yet. I don't really want to. The trolls calling us cookers because government fired us 12th of February in Canberra. There you go. That there is a landmark lawsuit case beyond reasonable doubt that someone needs to chuck in. Been telling 3 years now, stalk out UN soldier movements. No one cared. Stalk out well guns. No one cared. Barbecue at Chinese embassy. Bring gas bottles and goldfish sauce. No one cared. It's not funny. It's not funny at all. Of course, law enforcement is involved. Otherwise, they would not have let it all slide and get away with it. They're a foreign entity. They're foreign to us. They've chosen to be mercenaries for a foreign entity. Look at this guy go. He's stepping out. Go for it, mate. Yeah, pump those arms. Left, right, left, left, right, left. Go hard, mate. That's the spirit. That's the spirit of an Anzac there. Let's go. Corey thinks that's funny anyway. You go, mate. You've done really well, mate. I can step it out. Rock on. Well, you've got our hands up from the other, mate. Oh, yeah. Stomp it out, Dig. Stomp it out. And Ash, I'd chuck your name on the list of the honourable people. Over here. Where are you, Pinster? Sorry. Over here sounds like WA to me from here. not down or up, so you're over. Sounds like South Australia, NTWA. Or New Zealand, of course. You fries. Yeah. We need to undo the MK Ultra with the MK I told you. Yeah, thanks, Hugh. Thank you, Hugh. Getting their news from the net. People are jumping off the mainstream media. Jumping off. Next one. Cara, I have to jump off. I pray every day humanity finds the true path of love, light, and happiness. Eternally, we are ever in God's light. Where we go one, we go all. Lord God, hear your prayer, Cara. Been seen about the overload of sick children presenting in Melbourne Hospital. Parents literally being told not to bring children in. No, I haven't heard that, Lily. Maybe along the sides, yeah. Here I am wide awake, still with my earplugs in and blinkers on, trying not to go la la la. Morning to all the legends. Corey, have you eaten, brother? I did. I had a nice snack of sausage in. Put one down the hatch. I don't think the Yowies worry about sunburn, mate, so I don't think you should be worrying about sunburn. Yes, that's right. I did. Mike Roldan, Senator Reddick, played it here the other day. I didn't actually know who he was, but yeah, good on him, mate. What a dinky die Australian true blue he is. Melissa, yeah, Alrad, we still get burnt. Our faces, we're tanned because we've been out in the sun, so we're fully tanned. And then, after a day somewhere, aka courthouse, we all come out and the next day we've got blisters all over our faces. It's Greg, okay. He was here. He was here. He probably went to the toilet. Oh, the AFP are here. Australian Federal Police. I didn't know they'd snuck in over there. There we go. Didn't realise they'd been there. Sorry? Yes, it does. Yeah, yeah, absolutely. There's a path for crying. Since you gone away, no, I haven't got anything of yours so far, and I've never seen anything. So, cool. If you want to send it, or yeah, otherwise, if I'll go off Bluetooth here, and you want to look on the Bluetooth there. If you're looking for Bluetooth, you're looking for radio. I don't know how deep it is out the deep. Most of it is shallow. When the water's out, you can see the fence go right across. Yep. So here, and you can, when you press play, she's going. As you're heading north more. And either take your speaker with your phone or leave your phone with a speaker either way. But it's about to crank up. But in the bit more to the south, there might be a decent hole in there. I won't grab it out there.
No, I was going to grab him one, but they're disappearing.
G'day everybody, it's Canberra here. I'm going to endeavour now to show you the subtleties inside Senator Heffernan's speech as he outlines to you all the filth that is our judiciary.
I'm just looking at the AFP
Right
over your
now,
shoulder there. Are you all right?
Most of us are locked in our homes because we did not pay attention to Bill's speech when he told you of the corruption and the level of corruption inside of our judiciary. So let's begin in an endeavour to help you to understand or comprehend the gravity of the situation.
I'd now go to the government side, but my colleagues have indicated that Senator Heffernan can take their slot for their 15 minutes or any part of it, as he is involved in other committees as well. Senator Heffernan, over to you.
This individual is the bloke that was just speaking then. His name is Ian McDonald, Senator Ian McDonald. He's now retired. But at the very end here, he actually threatens Bill. But I think you all need to know who he is as well. Let's continue.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Mr. Attorney General, in recent months, I put a proposition to the Royal Commission into the institutional treatment of children. And I might say at the outset, I think that commission under Justice McClelland and others, and including Mr. Reid, who's just come to the table, are doing an excellent job. And it's pretty heartbreaking to see what's gone on and what's been denied for the last 50 years now being exposed as a reality.
So he just told you it's been denied for over 50 years, but it's now being exposed as a reality. No justice, it's just being exposed. But listen up.
It's broken a lot of hearts. I actually want to go to the proposition, Mr. Attorney, that we should include in the terms of reference the institution of the law. And I have documents here which the Royal Commission has seen to justify that case, and in fact every Attorney General, from Attorney General Ruddock till now, has seen some of these documents. And they are...
I would like you all to pay close attention. Senator Bill Heffernan just told you that the 6 Royal Commissioners involved in that Royal Commission had seen these documents. Every Attorney General has seen these documents. Bill is outlining to you the level of corruption. Let's just listen again because it's really important that you hear it as he details all of those who have covered it up.
The institution of the law. And I have documents here which the Royal Commission has seen to justify that case, and in fact every Attorney General, from Attorney General Ruddock till now, has seen some of these documents, and they are police documents, and they are very disturbing.
So Bill's just told you the politicians have seen the documents, the Royal Commissioners have seen the documents, and they are police documents. That's your entire judiciary, ladies and gentlemen. Let's listen up one more time.
We should include in the terms of reference the institution of the law. And I have documents here which the Royal Commission has seen to justify that case, and in fact every Attorney General, from Attorney General Ruddock till now, has seen some of these documents, and they are police documents, and they are very disturbing.
I'll just outline for you, ladies and gentlemen, how this works. You elect the politicians. The politicians appoint the Royal Commissioners.
That's interesting.
The politicians
Smells like coffee.
also appoint the judges. The politicians also appoint the ranked police officers. This is the harsh reality of our judicial system, ladies and gentlemen. But listen up as Bill continues to tell you.
In the last 18 months, I've put forward a case which I initiated to remove a judge from the bench in New South Wales, Justice Gary Neal, whose name in the trade was Gorilla in Black Lace.
Judge Gary Nielsen, whose name in the trade is Gorilla in Black Lace. What trade do you think he's referring to, ladies and gentlemen? Judge Gary Nielsen is still a sitting judge in the New South Wales judiciary. But listen up, because Bill has more to tell you about Judge Gary Nielsen.
And that succeeded to a point.
There's a subtlety there. We'll just listen to that one more time.
Earlier charges to be allowed into the court. And that succeeded to a point. Neil, last 18 months, I've put forward a case which I initiated to remove a judge from the bench in New South Wales, Justice Gary Neal, whose name in the trade was Gorilla in Black Lace. And that succeeded to a point.
The point that he's talking about was Bill made a complaint about Judge Gary Nielsen, and you're going to hear it why in a moment. And when he tells you it succeeded to a point, all that the New South Wales Judicial Commission did was not allow Gary to hear any more sexual abuse cases, but he was still allowed to be a judge. As a matter of fact, he still is a sitting judge in New South Wales. That's what he means by it succeeded to a point. That's right, ladies and gentlemen, you're still paying for this grub. But let's listen up. Let's find out exactly who Gary Nielsen, Gorilla in Black Lace, really is.
We're hearing a case against a man who was found guilty of raping siblings and then faced new charges which the judge wouldn't allow the earlier charges to be allowed into the court.
That's right. Gary Nielsen was hearing a case against a man who was found guilty of raping his siblings. Listen up.
During the hearing of the case and from the bench, during the case, said to the court that he thought the law was out of date and that sex for siblings should be now legal and that it shouldn't be illegal for men to have sex with children.
And what you've just heard Bill Heffernan tell you about Judge Gary Nielsen is what he said from the bench. And what you all need to know, ladies and gentlemen, is that is actually the Freemason agenda. You see, they believe incest and child rape is okay. That is what a Freemason demorlais is. They're actually okay with child rape and incest breeding. And Judge Gary Nielsen, the New South Wales judge, just told you that. Let's listen up again. It's very important that you hear this, ladies and gentlemen, because this is the Freemason network of filth that we call our judiciary. They are Freemason demorlais bred for purpose spider insiders from Freemason demorlais families, and they are educated inside Freemason demorlais schools. It is their normal, ladies and gentlemen. This is what the Freemason demorlais are into.
And faced new charges which the judge wouldn't allow the earlier charges to be allowed into the court.
So this particular case, the guy had already faced multiple charges beforehand. He was found guilty of raping his siblings. But listen up.
During the hearing of the case and from the bench, during the case, said to the court that he thought the law was out of date and that sex for siblings should be now legal, and that it shouldn't be illegal for men to have sex with children. And I found that despicable and despising and a complete bias of display from the bench. Took it to the Judicial Commission, and I might say the New South Wales Judicial Commission is doing an excellent job, and I have a good relationship and have had for some years. And as you know, Mr Attorney, I've tried in vain to get a federal judicial commission.
You hear that, ladies and gentlemen? Bill's already told you earlier on that the New South Wales Judicial Commission is corrupt, because he told you that he complained about Judge Gary Nielsen and that it only succeeded to a point, because they still kept Gary on as a judge. He just can't hear sexual abuse cases. And then Bill tried to get a federal judicial commissioner so that these judges would be reviewed, and every politician knocked it back. The last thing we want anyway is another organisation structured by filthy people, another bureaucracy structured by filthy people. It's not working. We have to stand, ladies and gentlemen. But let's listen up as Bill continues to outline the depths of depravity in our judicial system.
And I think the treatment in the federal jurisdiction of children by some people in the jurisdiction of the Family Law Court is disgusting and a disgrace, and some of those children are a tool for attorneys.
He's actually talking there about your welfare agencies, you know, those caseworkers and all those sorts of things that are used as a tool in the family court system to uplift your children. Bill is actually telling you there those people are also corrupt.
Tried in vain to get a federal judicial commission. And I think the treatment in the federal jurisdiction of children,
federal jurisdiction of children, the welfare agencies and things like that,
by some people in the jurisdiction of the Family Law Court is disgusting and a disgrace, and some of those children are a tool for attorneys.
A tool for attorneys. The children are used as a tool for the attorneys. And in a moment, Bill's going to tell you exactly what they do with those children.
In representing cases. So having produced a set of documents to the Royal Commission under an order to produce.
We'll just have a listen to that again, ladies and gentlemen.
Children by some people in the jurisdiction of the Family Law Court is disgusting and a disgrace, and some of those children are a tool for attorneys in representing cases. So having produced a set of documents to the Royal Commission under an order to produce for attorneys in representing cases. So having produced a set of documents to the Royal Commission under an order to produce, which includes, disturbingly, documents that name in one document 28 people as alleged paedophiles, signed off by Gary Cook QC.
Gary QC, who up until just recently was the Queensland Integrity Commissioner. Yes, that's right. Gary Cook QC signed off on these documents as being true, kept his mouth shut, prospered handsomely, was appointed all over the bureaucracies, and ended up as the Queensland Integrity Commissioner. Gary Cook QC has no integrity, ladies and gentlemen. He covered up for child rapists and profited handsomely.
That name in one document 28 people as alleged paedophiles, signed off by Gary Cook QC, counsel assisting an earlier Royal Commission,
And that Royal Commission that Senator Heffernan just referred to was the Wood Royal Commission in New South Wales, held in the mid-90s.
Includes a whole lot of prominent people.
It includes a whole lot of prominent people.
And I think to protect the discretion of the Royal Commission, I won't comment on what the Commission thought, except that they thought it was outside the terms of reference of the Royal Commission. One of my problems is that we have in Australia, and I mean, it's like the denial of the priests and the altar boys, to make a sort of a cheap comparison for 50 years sort of thing. We have in Australia, sadly, a compromise at the highest of levels. There is a former Prime Minister on this list, and it is a police document.
So Bill's just told you that the abuses that were going on with the priests and all that sort of stuff, it was just covered up for 50 years. It was just denied and covered up. And he's just told you that there's a former Prime Minister on this list and that the list is a police document. Well, ladies and gentlemen, you don't get to be a Prime Minister unless you have the support of things like trade unions, political parties, the executive of political parties, other politicians, and indeed the Freemason network of filth that binds it all together. But let's listen up to that one more time.
Sort of a cheap comparison for 50 years sort of thing. We have in Australia, sadly, a compromise at the highest of levels. There's a former Prime Minister on this list, and it is a police document. A compromise at the highest of levels. There's a former Prime Minister on this list, and it is a police document. A compromise at the highest of levels. There's a former Prime Minister on this list, and it is a police document.
And it's the politicians that appoint the hierarchy within the police force.
Did you say you think it's Brisbane?
We're seeing the problem, ladies and gentlemen?
They're the ones who always get the two mixed up.
We have a compromise similar to the compromise demonstrated by 60 Minutes in recent times in the UK.
The compromise he's talking about, ladies and gentlemen, was the exposure of the paedophilia in the politicians in the UK. That included things like Sir Edward Heath, the former Prime Minister. It includes people like Margaret Thatcher and her cabinet ministers. Not a coincidence, ladies and gentlemen. All Freemasons. This is the network.
And when I approached 60 Minutes and said, why in God's name did you have to go to the UK to do that? They said, because no one in the UK would do it.
And the reason no one in the UK would do it is because the media in the UK is fully infected with Freemason démolé, as is our media. But for some reason, they just thought for a bit of sensationalism, they'll document the abuse. But of course, you'll notice there was no justice delivered for the people of the United Kingdom either.
And can I just say to the children that have been abused, to the parents and the loving mothers, quite often more than the fathers, who go to places like divorce courts, and the lawyers use the tool of abuse in the divorce courts. The divorce courts...
You'll notice there he says quite often more than the fathers, because the fathers are often the Freemason démolé connected individuals on a local level. And of course, what the lawyers do is step in to assist them. There's many stories where you hear of abusive men being granted access to their children when they have documented evidence of abuse. They are actually the local level Freemasons that are protected by the other Freemasons inside the judiciary. And so they just allow them to run rampant, abusing children, and those children are then used as supply to other members of the lodge and whatnot.
Places like divorce courts, and the lawyers use the tool of abuse in the divorce courts. The divorce courts should deal with, in my view, the breakup of the family and its assets, etc. It shouldn't and isn't qualified to deal with abuse that is alleged. That should be a separate entity, and it's not.
Because what they do, ladies and gentlemen, is they use the family court as a recruiting ground for supply of children for their sick needs, so that the Freemason Demolays are serviced with supply for their sickness.
I've got this one.
I just want to put everyone on that.
Actually, it's not a sickness, it's a defect. It's a genetic defect. These people are, in fact, bred for purpose.
Yeah.
I want you to listen carefully, because in a moment it's very important that you hear what Senator Heffer says, where he says, I just want to put everyone on notice.
Side to deal with abuse that is alleged. That should be a separate entity, and it's not. I just want to put everyone on notice.
Are you talking about the abuse of children here?
So Bill's given nearly 6 minutes worth of a speech here now. I think any viewer could actually work out that Bill is talking about the sexual abuse of children. But let's listen to the genius that was the Attorney General at the time, George Brandis, as he demonstrates to you all clearly the Demolay tactic of deflection, deflection, deflection. This little grub here is now the High Commissioner to London. That's right, he's over there licking Charlie Boys' balls. But anyway, let's listen up again. Bill's given a speech now for 5 minutes, and George Brandis asks the most offensive question. Listen up.
That is alleged. That should be a separate entity, and it's not. I just want to put everyone on notice.
Are you talking about
I just want to put everyone on notice. That was Bill warning people. And then George Brandis comes back with this.
Abuse of children here.
Abuse that is alleged. That should be a separate entity, and it's not. I just want to put everyone on notice.
Are you talking about the abuse of children here?
Are you talking about the abuse of children? Is there anybody that's watching this video right now and doesn't realise what Bill's talking about? This little grub here, Freemason Demolay. He came out of Christian Brothers Lewisham and Villanova College in Brisbane. Go have a look at the notable alumni lists for those two schools. It's interesting to note about Villanova College in Brisbane. A bit over a year ago, one of the priests faced charges of paedophilia, who was sentenced and brought before a judge whose name was Leanne Clare. And Leanne Clare was appointed as a judge by a Queensland Attorney General whose name was Kerry Shine. Interesting, Kerry Shine was also educated at Villanova College. And what did that priest get? A slap on the wrist. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. He abused many, many boys inside Villanova College. But they've got the whole show stitched up. And like Phil just said to you, the judiciary just denied the sexual abuse by the priests and all religious branding for over 50 years. You just heard Bill tell you that.
The family law court entity, and it's not. I just want to put everyone on notice.
Are you talking about the abuse of children here?
The family law court judges demonstrate quite regularly that they are not capable of dealing with that phenomenon, that the custody battle is often uses the legal tool of one partner abusing the other, whether that's true or false. And in many cases, it's false. Could I just go to, and thank you very much for your assistance.
There are provisions, of course, Senator, in the Family
This is deflection, ladies and gentlemen. Listen up.
Law Act, which do deal with the making of false allegations, which, of course, apart from anything else, is perjury if made under oath. But
You'd know all about perjury, wouldn't you, George? You little grub.
Also may have consequences in terms of costs and other adverse consequences for parties maliciously making false allegations.
People. See, deflecting is trying to deflect there. It doesn't cut with Bill. Bill knows how to hold the line.
Because they know I'll try and help, who have their lives ruined because the law outsmarts them in the family court. Could I just, to make the point, I absolutely believe.
Just there where Bill says the law outsmarts them, you see what they do is they actually uplift the children. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. It's a supply chain for their filth.
But in many cases, an all human endeavour has failure, and none more spectacular than me. But it is often not these people's secrets, and obviously these documents are very disturbing.
Did you say that? Bill's just gestured to two piles of documents, one in each hand, that it's at least a handspan high. He's already told you earlier there's a whole lot of prominent people named in these documents, and I want you to make sure you've really seen the volume of material that was produced to the Royal Commission under an order to produce, and they suppressed it all. Watch again.
But it is often not these people's secrets, and obviously these documents are very disturbing. But it is often not these people's secrets, and obviously these documents are very disturbing. And they were delivered to me by a police agency some time ago. Very disturbing. And they were delivered to me by a police agency some time ago. Documents very disturbing. And they were delivered to me by a police agency some time ago.
The Bill's just told you the politicians are corrupt. The politicians appoint the judges are corrupt. The police do the investigation, and the police are corrupt. You're wondering why you're locked in your homes, ladies and gentlemen. Let's listen up.
Because no one seems to want to deal with them. It is often.
Did you hear that? No one seems to want to deal with them. Hang on a sec. Let's listen again.
They were delivered to me by a police agency some time ago. Because no one seems to want to deal with them. It is.
See, that's how the Freemasons protect each other, ladies and gentlemen. They just ignore it. They don't give a shit about your children. Closed shop of filth. The Freemason demolays control are the politicians. The Freemason demolays are the ranked appointed police officers. The Freemason demolays are the judges.
And they were delivered to me by a police agency some time ago.
Anybody that's working in the costume thug industry, you are a disgrace. You are knowingly and willingly engaging in a criminal organisation that promotes and protects child rapists. All you costume thugs that are out there beating up on my countrymen or our countrymen, you are a disgrace. All of you are a disgrace. You knowingly work for an organisation that covers up for child rapists inside our parliaments, inside our courts, and indeed inside your own police. You are a disgrace, every single one of you. And yet you can find the time to capsicum spray a 10-year-old boy in Melbourne. You can find the time to fire rubber bullets into the crowd. You people are filth. You costume thug people are filth.
Very disturbing. And they were delivered to me by a police agency some time ago. Because no one seems to want to deal with them. It is often.
I understand you have put the documents to which you refer into the hands of police.
See that deflection there? Bill's just told you they are police documents. And now George Brandis is saying, put them in the hands of the police. You see the closed shop of filth, ladies and gentlemen? It's all organised. That Freemason Lodge was just in the district of bringing in. They are indeed the enemy within. But listen up.
Some of these, this folder actually, as Mr. Reid knows, and I thank Mr. Reid, and I think you're doing an excellent job, as is the Royal Commission, actually came back hand delivered.
So Bill gave all of those documents to the Royal Commission and they just simply delivered them all back to Bill. We're not going to look at that. We'll just give it back.
Good morning, how are you?
I'm well, how are you?
Yeah, lovely. Glass out here today. Beautiful.
Very well. How are you? You look awesome. For a well-travelled traveller? I know. It's tough being on the road, mate. You okay?
No one else coming down? No one else behind you with it?
Just Pam and Steve. I don't know if they'll come in the Canberra on the lawn from Melbourne House in April. No, it's on a judgment.
Because security's not there, they might be staying as security.
Yeah.
Security went for a shower.
Yeah, he was on his way back apparently.
How far do we have to go, mate? What about
Good morning, everybody. Good morning, Governor General.
That's the way
All right, we'll make a stand. Please move forward, be upstanding, remove headdress. There we go, for 2 minutes silence. Last post in the Reveille. And we'll do the proclamations. Governor General! Stand fast! They went with songs in the battle. They were young, straight of limb, true of eyes, steady in a glow. Those signs to the end against odds uncounted. They fell with their faces to the foe. They should not cry out as we the left crowd. Age shall not weary them, nor the years condemn. And going down the sun, and in the morning, we will remember them.
We will remember them.
Lest we forget.
Lest we forget.
10 months today. Started on the 7th, 6 is 10 months.
10 months.
Biggest observation, please? This speech, yes, so it's a sensational, a lot of people commenting on it, so thank you.
No worries, I don't need it, I know what
Yeah, I know that, yeah.
Governor General David Hurley. My name is Karen. I know about your inbred Freemason de Morlaix family secrets, David. I have lost confidence in the government. I instruct you to dissolve the federal parliament and issue the writs for a fresh election immediately. Further, I want all the documents Senator Heffernan produced to the Royal Commission, released to the people, unredacted. These two things are not up for negotiation. We will be here every day until you do as instructed. Governor General David Hurley. My name is Jennifer. I have lost confidence in the government. I instruct you to dissolve the federal parliament and issue the writs for a fresh election immediately. Further, I want all the documents Senator Heffernan produced to the Royal Commission released to the people unredacted immediately. We will be here every day until you do as you're instructed.
Very nice.
Your fucking job.
Do your job.
Next.
Do your bum your job. I'll have another crack. Yeah, sure. Well, just so Governor General David Hurley. My name is Joel, you know who I am. I've lost confidence in the government and I instruct you to dissolve federal parliament and issue the writs for fresh elections immediately. Further, I want all of the documents Senator Heffernan produced to the Royal Commission, released to the people unredacted immediately. We will be here every day until you do your job. Do your job, Hurley.
You go, mate. Sorry, don't let me distract you.
You want to go? Written out or just read it? Alright.
There's someone official standing right up the driveway there. Yeah.
Gonna do our song?
Yes.
Activity over there today, isn't there?
There is.
For those who are new here or haven't seen before, there's a few little developments going on. Obviously, the gardeners are back in play today. But if you look far right, there's a new blue container that hasn't been there before. So they've put a big shipping container down onto the right. And then there's also, behind the trees, there's witches' hats cordoning off an area. And if anyone remembers, about a week or so ago, that's where we thought it was the AFP or the feds marking out a certain area on the ground. But that's just what we're gathering. It's just an opinion. It's just there's something going on there, and it's a new development on the people's estate. Well, yeah. And then obviously the gardeners are going around, but they're right up the driveway in the shadows at the far end of the driveway. There's an official in a suit with a lanyard around his neck, just looking back at us with his hands in his pocket. Can't quite make him out, but he's definitely back there. Good eyes, Corey.
Yeah, we're still here. Yeah, we're still here. Never got a job, never wore my CDs, gonna pass that. We're still here. Yeah, we're still here. Yeah, we're still here. They waited the cancer, found no the cancer, said damn, but we're still here. Yeah, we're still here. Yeah, we're still here. They breaking the roads, breaking the law, right time with the spirit. Now we're still here. Yeah, we're still here. Yeah, we're still here. They snatched my car and knocked me up, but a man on bail and I'm still here. They try so hard, we try not laugh. They turn my car, the next day's back in the same car park. These cops ain't smart, I'ma make a drop this charge. Son, you watch, we take it back to the start. No D's, no titles, no trespass. Now we charge you, tables and turn, we come with the proof for all these souls, all the abuse.
Brand new blue container there.
Yeah, who at the door? Knock it down. Bring on the storm. God with the empty door. We're gone. Regroup and come back to the front lawn. Yeah, we're still here. Still ain't got no team. Still ain't shed no team. Same stuff, we still here. Is that all you got? We take on you more. We unite. You don't call the shots. So we're still here all along. And they're still here. Yeah, they're still here. Return of the sofa. They're still here. Yeah, they're still here. Yeah, they're still here. The old civilization, this ain't how many years, they're still here. Need your support for the new way this war is fought. I will worry for the law and in June income war accords. Gotta cut out the cancer, yeah, that's what the plans are. Walk with the elders, they got the law, we got the numbers, that is the answer. Yeah, we're still here. Yeah, we're still here. Never got a job, never wore a mask, 2 years go past and we're still here. Yeah, we're still here. Yeah, we're still here. They waited the cancer, found no the cancer, but we're still here. Yeah, we're still here. Yeah, we're still here. Working the roads, working the law, got time for the spirit now, we're still here. Yeah, we're still here. Yeah, we're still here. Let's snatch the car and knock me up with a man on bail and I'm still here. They see us come, we see you run. Now we are one, free our daughters, free our sons. They're getting scared. Front line in the bed, I'm there. Even when we're gone, our spirit lives on there. We ain't going anywhere. Yeah, we're still here. Yeah, we're still here. Never got a job, never wore a mask, 2 years go past and we're still here. Yeah, we're still here. Yeah, we're still here. They wait at the camp. Found all the camp, 2% camp, but we're still here. Yeah, we're still here. Yeah, we're still here. They working the roads, working the law, got time for the spirit now, we're still here. Yeah, we're still here. Yeah, we're still here. They snatch the car and knock me out for the man on bail and I'm still here.
We're still here, David Hurley. 28 names need to be known.
Although a lot of people already know your names, you need to bring them back and tell the Australian public who they are. expose the corruption, expose our freedoms, and expose the 28.
Oh, that's it. Thank you, mate.
There's a few people over there.
There's nowhere left to run or hide. And guess what? My megaphone works again.
Just hold that for him. I'm going to go quickly check it. Oh, whoops, there he goes.
My turn up.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Just a quick friendly reminder to everyone over there gardening, in suits, whatever you're doing. The Governor General is still an accused pedophile, and he still hasn't denied those accusations. What kind of gutless prick wouldn't do that?
A little bit of cute and cuddly to finish the day off with. We'll go up and see our little possums. Yeah, no fruit or anything for them today. Maybe later in the week I'll make sure I bring them some sort of sausage in. Some sort of vegetable or fruit. Hello, possums. We like you. I know. How are you? Your teeth look very nice and white. You've got a very fluffy nose. We do love you. Well, you have a good day. I'll catch you a bit later, okay? All right, we'll see you then. All right, bye-bye. Oh, there you go. He came right up out and say good day. Probably telling me to piss off. Go on, mate. Piss off, will you? That's probably what he's saying. I'll let them play with the governor. So what's everyone got planned for today? Anything nice? Well, the sun's still out, so there's a chance of catching a few rays. I know I've got work to do, but I might go catch a few rays anyway. Lay out in the sun. No Joe Blakes. I haven't seen any. A little bit of work going on down here. They're doing washing cars. Washing something. I know, spraying down something out there. Might be big filters or something. Yeah. No medical tyranny, reject the New World Order. Same message. I was going to say I could hear the guys down at the front, but it's the guys here with the music. Might have an old friend back on the front tomorrow. Flying in to come say good day. It's amazing the effort people do put in, the people that are really invested in this. To think people can fly in and get accommodation that don't have money, they just care that much is incredible. Oh, there we go, we're back. I'll get a kettle on, make a coffee, and we'll say our g'days, and then I'll head off and get some more work done, hopefully. Yes, I do. You better run, you better take cover. You speak my language. Hey, Ali. Not much to say. I said to the man I'm trying to come to me, because I come from the land of plenty. And he said, you come from a land down under. Yeah. Women go and men plunder. You better run, you better take cover. Sweetheart, I'm happy with that.
Thank you, brother.
Yeah, I've got my little esky thrown. That does me. All righty. This way. They've made it back.
It changes everything, mate.
It does, mate. You go fully reclined in that one.
It's out with the mold and in with the new. When you replace your bathroom sealant with Selly's wet area silicone. If it's Selly's,
He's sunbaking his soles at his feet. Give him a couple of days off. What do you reckon?
Oh, he's got to go tonight anyway.
Yeah, go home for a couple of days. Greg. Chill out, mate.
We'll let him have a shower, do some washing and sleep his head once. Just once.
We'll give him a couple of days off. Take a couple of days off, mate.
He'll probably drive home and sleep in his car in the driveway.
He probably will, mate, yeah.
He's saying sleeps more comfortably in his car anyway, yeah?
Well, let's see how the other digs are doing. Everyone's back at the car park now. Everyone's here.
Are you telling me you've got no smoke?
Not at the moment.
It was a nice gesture.
Sunflower? Yeah. It's pretty too.
It is.
So you use it as a thumbnail spawn. I love it.
Yeah.
Just brings that, like, as soon as I saw it spawn, I'm like, that's a nice way to start that.
Not the easiest.
The instinct look after the trailer, no. But, thanks, Paul. Appreciate it.
Yeah.
Hope you're doing well out
When it
there.
goes to seed, I think we should spread that far and wide.
You have to fight me to eat them first, though.
Yeah.
I like
Yeah, some of our seeds are good.
Chew on healthy.
I need to get hold of a mate of mine and get a heap of poppy seeds and that poppy and sunflower seeds to spread
Don't
across.
get the poppies. You'll be drug testing your farm.
I've never failed a drug test yet, mate.
Oh, poppy seeds will do that.
Yeah. I suppose you got to have one to fail one.
Yeah. As I said, my mate in Brisbane with his fake penis doing his test. Worked for the first time, then the next time he had to bring it out, it failed on him. It split and pissed down his leg.
It'd be amazing for people to come out and tell their stories on how they got through piss tests.
A friend of ours that used to run MCAR.
See you, Fiona.
Have a nice day.
See you
There you guys.
The kettles have just boiled. So they're all good.
He travelled all the way to Darwin. I think he was Sydney based. And they did a drug test in the pits and that. No problem. He had no worries. He's a bad asthmatic. And his asthma medication is actually steroids. And he's filed for, and he's in Darwin, couldn't race. Couldn't get it, was on a weekend, couldn't get a letter from his doctor, whatever it was.
That's
Well, that's not something you'd
I'm just
ever-
catching up with the chats
well, you
now.
said
I don't mind these last bits.
Yeah. But rather than MCAR,
How you doing? How'd you go?
Well, I went to the back and just
Those, take your shit back. Yeah, just go dump it. I reckon that's a good idea.
How much? Is that a brand new gold plated thing?
No, I would have been second hand. So I've got one ordered. The truck won't be here on Friday. So it's only $50 more.
Yeah, instead of verge clearance, just take it straight to Parliament. We'll just mark out that imaginary line of theirs and just pile it all forward of that.
Off that reel and rewind a new build.
See you later, Ma. You've already gone. Sorry to miss you.
Because I hate to do the same thing.
Yeah, that's right. No, I don't worry about it.
Yeah, I did get a shower this morning. I did have a shower before I came in. Had a little bit of comfort. India just went live with their CBDC. Nice. Central banking digital coin. Central banking. Watch this place. Watch this space, people.
Because they've been the best job they've had in their life, and because they'll know the difference between a fucking sedan door and a wagon door or something, because there's a line slightly different. They think they're
What winked at you, mate? Oh, the cute little possum wink at you, did you?
And I have read a few comments about that too. Generally I don't read posts and that, but yeah, they say it. And then they go elsewhere and find it.
Oh, we're so close to 1,000. Dash, thanks, mate. Yeah. Well, we were 953 yesterday. We clocked the 950 mark. That's just incredible. 1,000, mate. I couldn't imagine it. These dudes counting out cash. Reckon, a deal they can't refuse. Mark's making them a deal they can't refuse by the looks of it.
Yeah, well, you go back and back and back. Absolutely, that's how it works.
The attitude of I'll put it in the front.
Does yours have a siren on it? Yeah, it does.
I'm going to go.
Yeah, right. Cool. Yeah, I know. Yeah, that's why we're on the line.
Thank you.
Karen's about to leave the front. She's going to go do a doco. I won't mention what it's about, but
We'll be here. Job's finished.
All right, see ya.
See ya. There you go, brother. Can I get some?
I need water too, actually.
Grab me your cup. I'll fill you up.
No, shopping tomorrow. We should have fruits and things. Good, mate. Thanks. Get the water into his digs. Oh, we're zoomed in again. We're zooming in all the time. Get some water into his. Oh, is it? It's a big crash for my liking. Yeah, but yeah.
I love these native trees. Native to America. Notice the flies turned up today.
Yeah.
First time.
No,
Does that mean summer?
Yeah, probably. Yeah, we had them both around yesterday.
Oh, did you bring the flies, mate? No flies on you, Bruce, but you brought them.
I racially abused the fly this morning. I did.
You did?
I did. I called him out for his colour too.
You did?
Yeah, I did. Yeah. I probably shouldn't have been so racist toward the fly, but I did call him out for what he was.
Creation is what feeds my soul. It needs the road, climbing on the steepest road. So I push the stones, rely myself to keep control. When it's all too much and I dive to free fall, I try to center myself at the center of life's seesaw. I crave the fun times, sunshine entices. Water with temptation, unwind my vices. From the drums to the girls.
What are we got on the feeds? Torrance lies, evil and zip ties. Last pinster, nice work. Yeah, Priceline Chemist says symbology, yeah. Phil, where's Phil?
My niece got flies and they wouldn't feed.
I can't see Phil.
And then finally got it off the tree. We came good. You get the feed,
What's Cole's trying to say about me? Have a quick look at this for me, brother. She didn't mention that. That's how old she is.
Are they up if we get the car? They probably don't have that. Imagine there's all sorts of talk down on.
Oh, keep chatting. I don't think anyone can dominate too much here. Job and lib.
I'll just lock these.
Ren had to hold the door open for him.
Yeah, but style.
This is a really busy place.
Had two imaginary friends.
And where's the toilet?
Yeah, or just the way
Let's see the imaginary line there. We have the power, you will comply. No, mate. Sorry, mate. Who are you again?
Just the polar opposites of both top of the game.
This is the natural rock garden. And, you know, I'm thinking, you know, your rock garden's not like the little rocks.
Yeah, good on you. Thank you for helping me get the subs up. Really try not to make a career out of it, but anyway. Looks like everyone's slowing down, so I might slowly do the pack up. I've got things I need to do. Got good flags today. Some good flags. How was that picture of the thumbnail today? Everyone like the thumbnail? That was a pretty good picture of the magpie behind the sunflower. Anyway, I'm going to go over here and start packing up. I'll leave you to it. Make sure you're fully zoomed out. Yeah. We'll be back soon.
They're saying a lot of the rules. I wonder what they got the way of advice, how they advise themselves.
Well, they do have a.
I think they'd be that quick to change it.
They've got a handbrake. That's the whole thing. Push the brake. And then they use the line like they use lasers. But you see the other houses that melt it and it's still 3 hours.
Well, if the Mort National Park, you've already got them on one side.
Yeah, but that's not a handbrake. That's just the line off. So once you put up a line,
Yeah. That's probably what he's doing. He's probably stepping on the clutch and going bang. And then just letting the clutch out. Well, yeah, you think that'd still be all
Oh,
four?
no, it's pretty normal. It's like these abnormal clouds they keep making with their right.
They might have put a fucking lock on it for it. Oh, they might have put a.
I reckon it's just coming up to the guy that's sitting out there.
First.
He's got a big electric. You know, he's got a weekend down there. Beautiful. 25 acres.
And then come up there first and drop the pipe and go. A lot of wheels and
And the house is
start the car
done out of concrete slabs.
Yeah, right. He's a cunning freak, so he's worked it out.
Had huge windows.
Even back in go-karts. Yeah.
Anyway,
Like, there's a lot of little things. And I did have better engines and stuff in Europe. Still not that much in go-karts.
still
you still slowly increase. If you just let them keep thinking about your engine, you're not going to find the tricks. That was one of the ways I kept
You
off
asked,
the
you asked, he was telling me that some of New South Wales where they had
okay, you don't have to do all the brakes,
said,
they're all
you can see they followed up the road.
I've got the
With
thing
all those
fucking pulled off.
it's still there.
And I'm in the Legion on that brake to hold her up,
Oh,
hold her up,
it's
hold her up, hold her up until it goes green, until everyone's gone. Then I
Well, you
just
know,
have to break off.
someone I
Finish
know
fucking free wheel off the spring.
Flies around in choppers with the
Yeah, and you got to be going that
tires.
tiny little bit quicker
I know,
than the one next
tonight
to
I'm
you.
there.
Back here on the straight.
Because it's
By the time you're down there, you
helping
get
the Aboriginals burn their properties.
Well,
it was the same in
there's a
Clark. Like
photo of
I was fucking one of my spots in Port Macquarie where I have them fucking quite regularly.
of
Right at the
rural
end of the
fire
straight.
service.
One of them going there, possibly.
That's a big picture.
No,
The corner coming onto the straight. Just have to cross a bit on the
Oh, lightning stuff.
You want it up better and come on the straight going that bit quicker.
And they have no regard.
Yeah. It's, yeah, just that little bit. But yeah, off the mark. Yeah, I just have a wound up. Stand on the brake, stand on the brake right. Got to have to get off it as much as I can. And then, yeah, the minute they're all going, bang, I'm off, and it's just that little bit. That and got the brake on quite a lot anyway.
You can apply something, you get an answer. And you can't burn off anything.
Pretty hard to get anything up to temperature.
How does that work?
It's good I took Pam out to it last weekend. That's we'll just set this
We've got to put the flags out in the way. And what?
for a while, we'll go. How far where they are, it's I've got back to Austria when the first couple of spots I pulled up was sort of around the back as driver training facility spots, but I did actually smell for that. But most of them aren't this track anymore. They go, they fucking a few of them back there. I did notice that.
That was exactly
The last time I saw it was probably 4 years ago, and that was Victoria, and it was the same deal. I was at a mate's place, I could hear go-go. So on the way back, I dropped by the track. Yeah, I stopped out at the track, and I actually thought it was a practice day when I got there. Hardly anyone. When we built that track,
rural fire service, maybe get through the whole block. Or a big, but everything goes through the right way. We get to
Celebrity it's just it was a delight seeing.
Well, funny for me because about 7 years ago I realised we were in for a reset. I didn't know there was competing resets. When you learn about that, so for me I know there's going to be a reset, and that's why the money we have at the moment is monopoly money.
Yeah. I mean,
It should have been set up 2008.
that was all about me.
if the trains look like it's closed, what is it? Could you imagine if you used to get a train? Oh, yeah, there was a strike here and there.
Well, I was looking at I moved out of my marriage and I got a very small payout, about 20% of the loan. So I thought, I wanted to like power, do a bit of research, and I know silver. So I started by, I built silver with that, and then my dad passed away. And I bought some more silver, but when I was working, I spent 10% of my income on gold and silver, so I got quite expensive. And so that's what I've been doing.
There's a sausage on your windscreen.
Yeah. Probably not for long.
Well, you know those.
Oh yeah, I can see it.
Yeah, no, he's just about ate 3 windscreen.
I'm getting 1,000.
What do you got tomato sauce on the windscreen, you probably would.
Space of the ratio. So that's 6,000 US an hour.
Got to give that sauce.
Oh, gold is that. But the difference will be
I sat on the
that
windscreen,
silver
sorry.
will grow faster because the gap between gold and silver
But
is
if the
about
dog's
8
in the car,
so it could be about 15, 10, 15, maybe about this. So, plus, you can afford silver. It's got a little bit of gold.
you'll smash that.
But that's what I've been living on for a bit. Email them, it goes into my bank, so I never have any money in my bank except what they drop in. Because I've been paying rent on the Gold Coast, it's $460 a week. Get it out of the bank. Yeah, exactly. I'm never going to lose much. The only person going to lose out is my guy I'm renting from if the bank takes my money. It was there, but they took it. I have good friends in Cyprus, and they had the bail in Cyprus. They call it a haircut now. But I know people that know.
Cossack.
Cossack's got it, has he? Yeah, right.
They banned him, but they had a couple more on Saturday. So you must be still getting them made.
Yeah, that should be good.
Well, the guy's printing him, obviously a good bloke and not going to worry about the rules and shit. I have a feeling I might know who it is, which is good. Yeah, good. He's really dedicated to it. Yeah.
What size are you?
I'm a large to extra large, depending on the day of the week.
Depends if they're Chinese large or...
Yeah. Yeah. More than likely a large normally does it. Basically online, extra large is always the way.
And that's what it's about.
And I'm building back into it, getting the fitness back up. I lost a lot of weight here, mate. A lot of weight. Just started doing a bit of PT and fitness again, just trying to build it all back up.
They don't grease.
Did you get that bit of sausage to the bird, did you?
No, it's the dog got all the sausage.
The bird just took off with something. Must have found a bit.
Problem is if you need a part for it. Has it?
Yeah, I go.
Oh, well, that's not so bad. What's that?
Yeah, if I don't feed them, they'll actually land on the table and just help themselves.
Working on the engines.
And then there's Joel. Bloody magpies on the camera there yesterday. And then you see him laying down behind me, and I saw him in the camera. He was just picking up the bloody to the egg. I was dead.
Yes.
Maybe we need that flagpole at Paedophiles.
Yeah, I've seen these. I saw briefly last. What day someone come on with a block cutter and cut down the Australian one? That would have been there, mate. For sure.
No, it's a steel pole concreted in, and the aluminium drops in. So I reckon they've got a lifting sling and lassoed it, lifted it.
Well, silver's got about $5 US an ounce. But it had dropped. Yeah. Yeah, it was right up.
You know I wear my shirt. I haven't got
Yeah, but yeah, true. But if it's the same, I'm still going to be out front. I'm going to be worth about 40 odd mil. But even with spending 50 odd grand to stay here for a year, it's still going to be out front because I took my I had money in my super fund. Spent that. It's easy. I don't like using money in the bank.
My wife has got turret on their investments and
Because they took that one away.
it's actually good or something.
They had to bring floating on a Sunday. So that cost them £50.
I briefly saw that too. They weren't really taking it for free.
Yeah, she's got it. The only thing I've got now in investments.
You right for everything, Dan?
Yeah, all good. Thanks, mate.
All good. Yeah, all good stuff. Pack it up and then go do more study and shit, really. Just all that stuff ready for the court cases, mate. Calls up on Friday. Just trying to make it verbatim, mate, you know.
Second nature, the way you speak,
Yeah.
in your vernacular. So say it out loud as well.
Yeah, mate. The way I remember is visually by writing it down.
Same here. Same here. And I studied, I went to acting school.
Yeah, right.
So if I had to write all my lines down.
Yeah, once I've written it, it stays. It's easy. So even if it's just dot points, you just need the keywords and then the rest of the paragraph comes in the verbatim behind it. But yeah, that's how I learn it.
Yeah, same.
So,
I get that.
yeah, learn it, and then like I said, it was last time. It was all the power of prayer. He just had the words for us because we were stuck.
Yeah.
If anything, you overstudy, then you overstudy.
Well, if you want to do any role play, please do. But that's really important because that's how you get.
In the military, everything's rehearsed. Every battle, every contact rehearsed.
Absolutely. And every point, every access point, every way you can't just think that they're going to ask you a question.
It's pretty much what Paul and I keep doing to each other, just taking each other through it, which is good. Because even when you think you know it, you
Can I get a photo before you fuck up? Yeah, in the front of the
you're never going to be prepared for the seat, really, are you, when they're playing those games?
It's not a fucking court of law, it's a court for them. There's no justice in that system.
We're talking about it. Parliament just not rock up anymore. They've got no fucking jurisdiction there. So playing little games in our heads with those at the moment, just and obviously you want to get it right.
Yeah.
But yeah. That's all good. How are you going? Hey, what's the day got planned for you?
I've got to sort my boys out. I've got to get the homeschooling paperwork in. But one of my boys is home not well. So I've got to think about what kind of nutrition meal I should cook him so he feels better.
I love you, Mum.
I know, right? I know.
I could just imagine.
My little man, he's like on fire. Yesterday we saw a rainbow. He goes, Mum, do you know what? You are like the pot of gold at the end of a rainbow. I said, oh God! So excuse me, you two, this is why he's my favourite. They're like, Mum, can I have this? Did you just tell me I was a pot of gold at the end of the rainbow? No, you didn't.
No, you didn't.
So you can go back to the end of the line.
You need a retest.
This kid is my favourite, hands down. Whatever he wants, we're doing for him. So I'm very blessed and very much enjoy my children.
Yeah, I can imagine. I can only imagine and just
And,
and envy you for it.
conversations. My little man, because we go for walks every afternoon.
Yeah.
And we go on this same walk, and the more attuned I've become to being in the present moment and in my own power, the more presence I felt in blessings and information and you know, and we just walk and you ask me questions about God, and we talk about dragons, and we talk about, you know, dinosaurs, and we talk about grass and how, you know, just so many things that we just have in this, you know, 30 minutes. It's not even a long time. It's just a thing that we do, and we've done it for a very long time now. It's just so valuable. And it just creates our relationship.
I've only got those little tastes of it when the lads come here, and they hang off you. I don't even know them. You're like, yeah, well, there you go. I'm safe. I know I'm safe.
Yeah.
But then you go on their journey. You don't bring them on yours. You go on their journey. They'll start talking, and then where my brain goes with them. And next thing, the last kid was all about around the world in 80 days.
Yeah.
So how'd you go, Superman? I just flew to London. Oh, really? Yeah, I'm going to go around the world in 80 days. And then we just went off, mate. We were just bloody in our own little imagination.
Yeah, it's awesome. at
It is.
school.
They take you on a real journey.
And the thing is, the schooling system is designed to remove that imagination. from
Yeah.
them, right? And this is the thing, and my little man's 8, and I'm homeschooling him now, definitely next year.
Yeah.
Because he came to me and was like, Mum, I'd actually like learning. And I'm like, you're going to shut down that curiosity at 8. And this is the kid that talked to me about his past lives, he talks to me about how he sees the future, he talks to me about the time machine, you know, like, and we talk about dragons, dinosaurs, like, you know, Godzilla, and, you know, and I'm like, I can't shut that down.
You can't.
And when I know that I've seen like a 16-year-old at force himself, and I've seen what that does, and when you know that
When they know, and yeah, they're not lying.
no, it doesn't know how to lie.
No.
Especially to me, none of my kids can lie to me because I know I don't lie to them.
Somebody said the other day, kids shouldn't go to school until 8 or 9. Just let them have all that childhood.
Yeah.
And then honestly, the way they're going, yeah, we can pump it out in 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. You can pump it out.
Yeah.
Now, they'll probably even come there already able to read and do their basic sums.
Yeah.
No, it's these, we don't know why we make it so hard on ourselves.
I know.
You can start at 8 and then come out with an apprenticeship if you did it right.
I know.
And that'd be fucking empowered.
I know, right?
Give me something to fix.
I know, and I mean, I take my role very seriously. I've got 4 boys, and I want them to be kind, generous, loving, caring men, not this toxic masculinity that you see being right thrown around in fucking society.
That's it, mate.
Like, it's disgusting.
Come back to man. Leave that toxic shit around, mate.
Absolutely. We need men in their power.
Yeah, bloody hell.
Like, and this is what's wrong with the world right now, is that no man knows how to stand in it.
No, yeah.
So I've got
and they're too scared to.
Absolutely, because of the fucking system.
Yeah,
It's eroded any kind of capacity for them to think that they have that in them. And it's bullshit.
Yeah, mate, and that's what made me sick, really. Another reason why I got up in the end.
Yeah. I mean, you were in the military as well, in the real. I mean, you were broken down and built back up.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Disassociation too. Build up.
Absolutely.
Disassociated.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Got it
I mean,
all.
you know, I worked army. So
Yeah, I know that.
Yeah. They tried to do me as a civilian.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. Because I worked in a headquarters unit. So yeah, interesting times, but we've got to stand together and make sure we win this thing. Nice sunflower.
Yeah, that was cool. I'm going to keep hold of it until I'm really not helping it. And I'm going to try to keep it going.
Okay.
But if not, I'm going to look for a new home.
We just might need a bigger pot.
Yeah, it might be all that. But yeah, we're going to hold on and pretend we can look after it in the trailer.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Gonna go say goodbye to Kath. Morning.
All right, Diggs are about to sign out for the day.
Enjoy your evening.
Yeah, afternoon. You too, mate. Enjoy. All he's doing is washing day.
Oh, just cleaning out the car.
Clean out
We've
the
done it
car.
for weeks and weeks and weeks.
And clean your room, Dig.
It's a mess.
I envisage a day of great achievement or a day of absolute just binging some sort of TV.
Are you home working today or are you good?
No, I am, mate. Yeah, I'm going to get a few more
I've
things
got to
done.
do some homework today.
I'm really waiting for money to come in tomorrow. And then I'm going to get all these photocopiers and set up all these little bloody things.
I was going to rewatch some of your documents, go through some law stuff, see if I can find anything decent that helps anyone.
Yeah, but anyway, I'm going to sign out, Dig, so you all have a good day.
Love you all out there.
Sorry if you've been
Thanks for
neglected
joining
these last few days. I have been inadvertently neglecting you while getting other things done, but I have to go too and find Diana's link. Righto, Diana's link. Yeah, well, she's a resource of information. So you guys have a good day, and I'll see you back here again tomorrow. God bless you. And
Again, tomorrow?
true. No, we do this every day, mate.
Every
Yeah.
day?
Yeah.
Not just every now and then?
Yeah.
Oh, I'll keep hearing
And
people say
tomorrow's the
every
10th
day.
birthday anniversary, and you've actually been here for all that time. A lot of people claim to be here, and they haven't been here. Some people come here and say, we're digging in, and they've gone the next day. But anyway, see you later, Diggs. You have a good one. And I love your work. There's no doubt about it, mate. You're beyond reproach in my book. So thank you for being there.
Thank you for being here, brother.